You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s, the greatest decade of music ever. The 60s Nostalgia Shows are kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Cotter and Stevens were certainly around in the Wairarapa in the 1960s and still around, providing quality workmanship and service in the electrical field. Plus also they are wizards around dairy sheds and around farms in general. So if you've got anything in mind in the electrical field, whether that be private or commercial, just give Cotter and Stevens a ring. I got some great songs lined up for the next hour, enough to get the old feet tapping and the circulation circulating. And at the moment we're listening to Floyd Kramer and On the Rebound. Sam and Dave there, and Soul Man opening up the show tonight. And as I said, I've got a great a range of songs, a good mixture of different genres. And next up, we've got Simon and Garfunkel with their classic song.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you, take my arms that I might reach you, but my words like silent raindrops fell, echoing the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, the tenement halls, whispering sounds of silence.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Oh, and I saw her standing there.
The Beatles there, the opening track to the Please Please Me album, the song called I Saw Her Standing There. Amazing that came out, I think, in late 1962 or early 1963. And just a couple of weeks ago, Sir Paul McCartney performed it at Glastonbury.
When the truth is found to be within you dies. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. When the garden flowers they are dead, yes, and your mind is so full of bread. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Your eyes, I say, your eyes may look like his. Yeah, but in your head, baby, I'm afraid you don't know where it is. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Tears are running, they're all running down your breast. And your friends, baby, they treat you like a guest. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to
From 1967 there, The Summer of Love, and Jefferson Airplane, of course, with a song called Somebody to Love, a little bit of San Francisco psychedelic music.
Baby, 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 don't leave me. Ooh, please don't leave me all by myself. I've got this burning, burning, yearning feeling inside me. Ooh, deep inside me, and it hurts so bad.
The Supremes there with Where Did My Love Go? And that brought the time to 17 minutes after 8 o'clock. Actually, it's Where Did Our Love Go? Put out on the Tamla Motown label. Next up, this song was put out in 1964, and at that stage, radio stations wouldn't play songs that were over 3 minutes long, so they got around the fact that the song was considerably longer than that by just falsifying the time that's shown on the labels, and what turned out to be a pretty clever move led to this song becoming a classic of the 60s.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy in God.
One of the greats from the 60s there, the Animals in the House of the Rising Sun, bringing the time to 22 and a half minutes after 8 o'clock. And you're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical maestros down in Martinborough. Right, another soul track and another soul classic from the Stax and Atlantic label. It's Percy Sledge and When a Man Loves a Woman.
Thing he's found. If she is bad
Proud Mary there, of course, Creedence Clearwater Revival. All right, next up we've got Otis Redding.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I've had nothing to live for, look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change, everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. This 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Otis Redding there, and one of his greatest hits. Sadly, of course, he never lived to see it get so high in the charts. He was tragically killed in that aeroplane crash between recording that song and it being released. 28 minutes to 9 o'clock, and this song from the Byrds needs no introduction.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Take me for a trip upon your magic swirling ship. All my senses have been stripped, and my hands can't feel to grip, and my toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for to fade onto my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you.
The Birds there with Bob Dylan's Mr. Tambourine Man, the song and the sound that launched the folk rock revolution in the mid to late 1960s. Next up, we've got another Bob Dylan song, another cover version of a Dylan song, and this version, according to Mr. D, was the best version of All Along the Watchtower with Jimi Hendrix.
Must be some kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessman there to drink my wine, plowman dig my earth. None will level on the mine, nobody of it is worth. Hey. No reason to get excited, the thief be kindly spoke. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that, and this is not our fate. So let us start talking falsely now. The hour's getting late. Hey!
Jimi Hendrix and All Along the Watchtower, bringing the time to 20 and a half minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM, your local community access radio station, and you're listening to the 60s and Nostalgia Show. And next up, we've got a track from The Who.
People try to put us to down, talking about my generation, just because we get around. Talking about my generation, things they do look awful. Talking about my generation, I hope I die before I get old. Talking about my generation, this is my generation, baby. Why don't you all fade away? Don't try to dig what we all say. I'm not trying to cause a big sensation. I'm just talking about my generation. My generation. This is my generation, baby. You all fade away. Don't try to dig what we all say. I'm trying to cause a big sensation. Just talking about my generation. This is my generation. This is my generation, baby. My generation. People try to put us to down, talking about my generation, just because we get around. Talking about my generation, things they do look awful cold. My generation, I hope I die before I get old. My generation, this is my generation, baby. My generation.
From 1965 there, The Who and My Generation, a song that certainly launched that group's career. All right, we'll go back to 63 now. We'll go back to the guy who was known as the godfather of soul, James Brown, and a great song called Papa's Got a Brand New Bag.
Papa's got a brand new bag. And this is crazy scene. like the boomerang. Hey, come on. Hey, hey, come on. Hey, said you uptight. Out of sight. Come on, see what you know. Come on.
14 and a half minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM. You're listening to the 60s and Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical wizards down in Martinborough. Right, next up, we've got another track from Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix and the Purple Haze. Seem to be playing a lot of soul tonight, and here's another soul song by Wilson Pickett in the midnight hour.
I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour when there's no one else around.
You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
The Kinks there, You Really Got Me, the song that really launched a long and successful career for that group from London. Let's see, 6.5 minutes to 9 o'clock, time for one more, and we'll jump over the Atlantic to the United States and the Doors.
That it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Set the night on fire.
The Doors there with a song that also launched their career as well, Light My Fire, bringing to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which has been kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. And the program was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7. All right, time for me to disappear home. But before I do that, I'll put on some commercial-free Kiwi music that'll take you right through until the next scheduled program, which is the program Pick and Mix, which comes on here at 9:30. Let's have a quick look at the weather forecast for the next few days here in the Wairarapa, and tonight's going to get down to a chilly 2 degrees, and tomorrow's not exactly going to be balmy with a top of 10 degrees. Partly cloudy, a chance of showers until evening. Sou'westers dying out in the evening, and good riddance to them. But as you get rid of the southerly, you always get a frost. And on Sunday, a minimum temperature of minus 3 degrees, a top of 14, fine at first and then partly cloudy with a nor'wester strengthening. And on Monday, top of 15, a low of 8 degrees, partly cloudy, a few showers in the south and strong nor'westerlies. Well, it looks like that's a repeat of the old weather we've had this week. Nice crisp mornings, and then it clouds over and gets quite cold in the afternoon. And certainly we don't need any more rain for a little while. We certainly got a poultice of rain on Monday, and it was interesting to see how high the Waipua River got up, and the day after the rain I went for a wander around Henley Lake. There was certainly a lot of surface water over the tracks, and the lake was full to the brim. Right, busy weekend sporting-wise all over the place really, because tomorrow down in Wellington we have this deciding test between the All Blacks and the Irish, following the Irish beating the All Blacks, and well deservedly as well down in Dunedin last weekend. So the series is 1-1, so it's all on the line tomorrow down at Sky Stadium in Wellington. Over in the UK, we have got the second round of the British Open happening tonight, and then the third tomorrow night, or tomorrow night our time, and then the final round on Sunday. Ryan Fox is certainly, I think, in contention for meeting the cuts, and probably in contention for a reasonable finish. And you never know with Ryan Fox, he can crack out a very, very good round. So we'll see what happens overnight with Ryan Fox. The local guy Ben Campbell didn't fare as well. I think he's sitting around 100th or something like that, so needs a big improvement if he wants to play over the weekend. If he misses the cut, he'll be in good company, because looks like Tiger Woods is a certainty. Unless he performs an absolute miracle, he's probably a certainty to miss the cut. Over in Ireland, I think it is starting, may have just started around about now, or in an hour's time, the third one-day test, or the first, we'll start that again, the third ODI, the night game over in Ireland. Black Caps are leading 2-0, and will probably make a whitewash of the series, but Ireland has certainly given them a fright from time to time. And also over there, the Tour de France trundles on. They're in the mountains at the moment, and I've watched what happened Thursday morning our time, and looking forward to watching what happened our time this morning. Apparently that was just as exciting as the day before. So a heap of sport to look forward to over the weekend. If you've got other plans, take care, and take care during the week, and we'll catch you next Friday night at 7 o'clock with the Blues Show, 8 o'clock with the 60s and Nostalgia Show. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station that broadcasts all over the wonderful Wairarapa on 92.7 and elsewhere via our website arrowfm.co.nz. The time now is 3.5 minutes after 9 o'clock. Time for some commercial-free Kiwi music.